because look, your time is valuable and precious. You could use it anywhere else, and I thank you that you are making the time to use it here because I really want to take a little bit of time to talk about how in the world can you start your day off right that's going to result in power, purpose, and profits. No particular order. I'm sure you want profits first, but let's talk about it. How did you start your day? How do you start your day? Talk back to me. How do you start your day every morning? Because my whole attitude is about you have to do things differently to get a different result. You cannot expect the same thing and you cannot do the same thing and expect a different result because that's called insanity. And I don't work with insane people. Even though I'm a counselor by trade, I still don't work with crazy folks or insane folks. So I hope that none of you are insane. I hope that you're doing something different to get a different result. Now, hey, things happen, life happens, and you may not have even known that, hey, the more that you keep doing the same thing and you're thinking that you're going to get a different result and you're realizing that you're not getting that different result that you've been working hard towards, that means that you have to do something different in your equation. So I wanted to share with you what I do in the morning and how this made a world of difference. And I saw the difference in becoming more clear about my purpose. I've seen the difference when it came to being more powerful, being more energized, being more energetic, being more, a go-getter. As much of a go-getter I can be, I saw my energy go up. It elevated to the point that I wanted to do more than what I was doing. And if you have followed me over the years, you know that I'm one to do a lot. So the fact that in doing what I'm about to share with you has really made a difference in my purpose and my power. And then in profit, I started to see opportunities, more money opportunities, more business opportunities, just because of the fact that I've started to become in alignment by simply changing how I start my day. So I wanted to share with you how I start my day. Talk back to me. How do you do your day? I'm going to be a teacher today. Now, let me tell you, I respect and I've always respected teachers. I love, this is a shout out to my 6th grade teacher, Mr. Paris. He became a pastor. He became a principal after I left school. At my elementary school, and he's been such a mentor, like a dad, second dad to me, because he really cared and he really loved us. Like, I don't know about you guys growing up in the 80s. Well, I didn't necessarily grow up, I was in the 90s, but I was born in the 70s, in the 80s, going to elementary school, it was challenging, in terms of teachers having not enough resources, especially in my neighborhood, not have enough resources, not enough equipment, not enough information, to really help us to grow. And my teacher, Mr. Paris, and the likes of them that were in my school, that they really made sure that they not only taught us, but that they loved us, that they really believed in us. And I always respected teachers for that reason. Also because of all the stuff that y'all deal with. I said that, hey, I don't know if I want to be a teacher, but here I go, having my pencil. I'm about to teach y'all, school y'all some, I'm about to school you on some things. So it's funny that I still, even though I respect teachers, I said I would never be a teacher, but I find myself being one. So I just said all that to say, you're about to get schooled this morning, but I would love to know, how do you start your day? How do you go about your day? Because you have to do something different in your equation. If you find that you're getting the same result over and over and over, that means that you're doing the same thing. You have to change it up a little bit so that you can get a different result. All right, so you're not going to be able to see this. This is the mind of a counselor. This is the mind of an Aquarius. That means that that's a shameless plug. I'm putting it out there that my birthday is, I'm celebrating all month this month because this is my birthday month all month long. I usually don't celebrate the whole month. I used to celebrate on the day that I was born. But why not? I'm going to jump in and celebrate this whole month. This is 2020, and I want to make sure that the information that I share with you is timeless and relevant, so that any year that you look at this, that you can come back and refer to it, so that, hey, it can make a difference in your life. That's all this is about, that we should be thinking about how can we make a difference and impact. It's not always about us. It's not always about making money and making ourselves feel important and want to brag and want to prove people wrong who said that we would never amount to anything. Let's let go of that. That is so old. It's so 2019. It's so 1980. It's let's think different. Let's change the game, on ourselves. And let's start really seeing the results that we want to see happen. Not just pretend, not just for play, not just temporary fixes. Like, let's look at long term. How can we now do different to get a different result? How can we start our day off differently so that now we can see the results that we're looking for? If you're looking for more, if you want to find your purpose, if you want to know who you are, what's the meaning of life for you, why do you even exist. This will help you in what I'm about to share with you, how to start your morning. If you're looking for more power, to be powerful, to be more energized, to be, more alert and awake and aware, and if you want that in your life, then this will help you in terms of how to start your day. If you want more profit, if you want more money, if you want to now, and remember, I shared this yesterday, money is not just for you. It's for a means for something. It's for a means to an end. It's to fulfill something. You have to understand the purpose and the reason behind money and why to have it. It's not simply and merely just to pay for your bills or to go and get a car or to get a house. It really has more meaning. If you really have a better understanding about what money is all about, then you will have more of it. But just know right now, it's not to just take care of you, but it's for a purpose and a meaning. You have to go and look at my live from yesterday and the day before to really get an understanding of what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. So, hey, Stephen, good morning to you. Hey, Delisha, good morning and Happy New Year. Hey, Big Slim Flavor. Hey, Bruce, how you doing? Thank you this morning for tuning in. Hope said I need to change how I start my day. So here, love, this is how you want to start your day, okay? All right, hey, Kelvin. Hey, Kelvin, good morning to you. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. All right, everybody. So this is how I start my day in the morning. So you're not going to be able to understand and read it. I just really want you to see. First and foremost, I shared about this yesterday. Have something visual. When you wake up in the morning, have something visual for you to see. If you're in your home or your apartment or whatever, your condo or wherever you live, actually, I got this actually from Staples. It doesn't matter where you get it from, but you can get the sticky type of paper that you can write your goals, your to-do list, how to start your day. But have something visual for you to see. When I wake up in the morning, this is what I do. The first hour, it doesn't matter necessarily what time you want to wake up, but pretty much what rich folks do, they get up early. Okay, so if you're trying to be rich, get up early. I know that you may get up early to go to work. Get up a little bit earlier then, not just for getting up for work. This is how you change your day. So instead of getting up every morning like clockwork for going to work, get up a little bit sooner than that so that now you can start your day in gratitude. My first hour, I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. God's trying to get me up at 3 o'clock. The jury's out on that. Me and God had to talk about that. But if I want to get to the level that I want to get to, I think I better go ahead and yield and start waking up at 3 o'clock. But I get up at 4. And the first hour is all God. I give him thanks and praise and glory and honor for a new day, for how he wants me to go about my day. I just go and praise and just honor him for who he is and how he has been in my whole entire life. Then I start praying in the spirit so that I can discern, because I'm very perceptive, very discerning. So for what I do and for the lifestyle that I'm living and the desire to live, so I have to definitely be in discernment. So I pray in the spirit. I pray for others. So best believe, trust and know that I'm praying for you all, because y'all definitely have been praying for me, but not just because of that. It's just the fact that I've always been a person of prayer. So I pray for others. And then I go into the next hour. So I wrote it down for myself so that I can remember what I do. So the next thing that I do, I don't know who owns a journal. Who owns a journal? Do y'all write? Because that really helps out a whole lot. On a counseling side, I always encourage my clients to have a journal so that they can dump out whatever is ruminating in their mind. If there are, things that are going on in your world that's stressing you out, that's causing calamity, people getting on your nerves. You want to hold your tongue, but you just don't know how to hold your tongue. You just got to let them have it. The best way is to also let your journal have it. Put that stuff in your journal so that now you are releasing yourself. Because see, when you keep things harbored in your mind and in your heart, it has nowhere to go. It has to come out, because either way, if you don't really constructively speak your mind and how you feel, it's going to come out anyway. It's going to come out in your attitude and your actions and your behavior. So if you are wanting to work on your attitude to be better in your presentation and how you present yourself, that you really don't want to curse people out this year, then the best way is to get a journal. I have too many. I'll give a plug out to my middle brother. Since I was 11, my Christmas present when I was 11 was a journal. And I've been journaling ever since. for 30 plus years later. So I know how to write. I know how to get stuff off my chest. I know I have to. How can I counsel people? How can I coach people? How can I consult people? And I got stuff going on in my world. I have to get that stuff out and put it on paper. So I would really encourage you. So the first hour, you wake up with praise and gratitude. That makes a world of difference in and of itself. When you actually are able to be steady, when you're able to be more calm and more peaceable, and you decide that you want to, that your day is going to be a happy day, a productive day, you speak that into your existence first thing in the morning. Wake up with gratitude. Be thankful for something. The fact that you open your eyes. And yes, it may be, I don't know your situations. You may be at a tough time right now. It may be very hard for you. I'm not sure. But I'm speaking to you now through experience. If y'all have followed me, y'all know that I had some bad days. And in those bad days, I still had to wake up and still give God thanks. The fact that I still am alive. There were times, look, full disclosure, I won't say there were times but there have been instances in my life that I didn't want to wake up. There were instances in my life that I was like, man, I just don't want to be here anymore. And after I got that off my chest, though, that's when I turned it around. I said, you know what, but God, I am here for a reason. If I were to take myself out, then that means that I wouldn't be able to talk on this live today to Hope, to Kelvin, to Lisa, to Chino, to the rest of you. I wouldn't be able to share the things that I've shared over the course of these few years, let alone the years that I've been here on this earth. So I had to change my mindset and look at it from a different perspective. And the fact that God still kept me, through the storms. So that in and of itself is a mean for praise and for gratitude and appreciation. So please change how you're looking at things. And the way that you change it is how you start your day. The way that you start your day really determines the rest of your day, honestly. So wake up with gratitude and appreciation. Wake up with thanksgiving, the fact that you are here and that there's a reason and a purpose. And you'll get to discover that this year. Trust and believe. And I want you to come back to me. Let me know, what did you discover in concerns of of your purpose, the reason why you exist. If you don't know that now, you shall know it this year. I'm speaking that into your world, into your existence. The next hour is I write. I write things that comes to mind. So it's called free association. So just free associate. And what that means is whatever comes to mind, you write it down. No holds barred, no judgment, no foul, just write whatever comes to mind, because you're getting things off your chest. There's a reason behind why those things are coming up for you. You need to get it out. When you actually write it and get it out, you'll feel a difference. Trust me. And so that now you were able to dump those things out, so that again, it makes it easier for you to have a better day on your day. The next hour that I do, again, I write this stuff down so I can see it, and I have to remind myself, because, hey, we're getting older. Sometimes we need some reminders. So I have to sometimes refer to my script here or my poster here so that I can know what am I doing from day to day, from hour to hour. You can get this anywhere. I got this poster from Staples. It's sticky, but it doesn't leave any type of marks on your walls. So you can always go and purchase this. I paid about $30. It was in bulk. But you can actually go ahead. You don't even have to do that. Like, again, you can always just get a journal. You can always actually get a spiral notebook and write your goals down on what you're doing from hour to hour. So you don't necessarily have to do like this, but just have something visual to help you to know how your day should go, hour to hour. So the first hour, I'm in praise. The second hour, I'm writing and I'm journaling. What's the next hour I'm doing? Oh, the next hour, affirmations. So affirmations are powerful. I shared this yesterday in regards to speaking the word I am. I am before anything else. We always are talking about there's things that we want to do. There's things that we want to have. And it's okay, to want these things that you want. We would say, okay, well, I'm going to get this. And when I am in a better position, I'm going to get that. But I will dare challenge you to start saying it in the present tense and using the words I am. I am is powerful. It's biblical. God called himself I am. I am that I am. When you start speaking in the present tense of who you are, that I am this and I am that, I am powerful. I am worthy. I am important. I am rich. I am wealthy. I am successful. When you start speaking those things into your existence, it makes a world of difference into your life, into your world. So I would dare challenge you to start using in your affirmations, start speaking what you want to see happen and speaking in the present tense with using the words I am. Okay, so that's what I do in the next hour. The next hour, I meditate and visualize. So the first hour, I'm giving thanks to God. I'm praising Him. I'm speaking in the Spirit. I'm praying in the Spirit, rather. I'm praying for you all. Whatever is laid on my heart to pray, I pray. The next hour, I journal so that whatever is on my heart, I get it out, because I want to make sure that I stay in gratitude and appreciation, because look, the way that you start your day really determines the rest of your day. There have been times that I started my day, look, it took me about 4 hours every day to really get myself ready and charged up. It's kind of like, charging your batteries. We can't keep running on E. We can't, we have to charge our phones. We have to charge our headphones. We have to charge certain things, our computers, our laptops. We can't expect to just charge it once and expect it to run all day and run into the next day and not charge it again. So it's kind of the same thing. Like, we're kind of built that way, where we have to be charged up in the morning to deal with whatever's going to happen that day. And I tell you the truth, times that there were some challenging times, I tell you the truth, Chino, there were some challenging times that I faced, but because I started my day off right, it didn't faze me. That's the stuff, that's what I'm talking about in terms of your peace. See, peace is important. What is important to you? For me, peace is important. I want to have a peaceful, joyous day every day. I want it to be relaxing. Now, there may not be anything I can do in terms of changing whatever will come my way that day, but the way that I change myself, the way that I manage my attitude and how I look at it makes a world of difference, where it doesn't affect me or faze me. And these are the things that you have to now decide what is important for you. Peace is important for me. I want to have a peaceful day no matter what challenges come my way. And there have been many instances that I was able to still stay in peace, because I was able to charge myself up to the full so that I can face whatever I was going to face that day. This is the things that you have to do in order for you to get into position of your purpose, power, and profit. So the first hour, praise, gratitude. Second hour, I'm journaling. The next hour, I'm affirming myself. The fourth hour, I'm now visualizing. What is it that I want to have? I talked about this yesterday, bringing your future into your present. Interesting. We bring our past into our present. We will meditate on things that have happened to us years and years and years ago. And why? There's nothing that we can do about the past. It's over. But yet we will still bring it into our present. We'll still be stuck. And then that actually dictates how we start our relationships, or how we will, deal with people, or how we will face each day. That doesn't help. So what we have to do is, instead of bringing our past into the present, we need to bring our future into the present. So I meditate and I visualize, what is it that I want to see happen on my day, or in the next 3 months, or in this whole entire year. So let's say, for example, if you, easy stuff, and I say easy because, let's say people always want, for the most part, people would like to have more money. They would like to be more successful. They would like to have a car, or a new home. So let's say you want a new car. What you could do is, for just a few minutes, just quiet yourself, sit and meditate and visualize yourself with that new car. Not just picture the car, but picture yourself in the car. Picture yourself, actually, you are stimulating your senses. Picture yourself feeling the car. Picture yourself smelling the newness of the car. Picture yourself not so much tasting it. That's a whole nother level. That's what you want to do. How it tastes, I don't know. But in terms of the senses that you can stimulate here, picture yourself driving the car. Picture yourself hearing the words. Picture yourself hearing the words, congratulations, and you see yourself with the keys in your hand. Take a few minutes of you picturing yourself with whatever that thing is that you want to have happen. If you want to be successful, if you want to land a new job, if you want to start your business, picture yourself with it. Picture yourself in it. Picture yourself having it, and feel that thing. It's interesting. Do you know that with our mood, it all depends on our mood with certain things. If, we'll say, oh, I don't feel like doing this, or I don't feel like doing that. And therefore we don't do it. Bring your mood into it. I want you to feel what it feels like to have that which you desire. Feel it. Put yourself in that mood of what would it feel like if you had it already. Do that every day. When you do that, you'll start to move towards and you'll start to get the ideas of how to make it happen. So that then you'll be surprised and shocked, like, wow, this actually does happen. This actually can work, because now you're changing your day and making it different to get different results. Hey, Brian253, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Sade, good morning to you. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, Miss Sharon, Happy New Year to you. I hope all is well with you and yours. Hey, David, Happy New Year to you. Thank you for tuning in. Ben, thank you for tuning in from the ATL. Hey, Michael, Chi-Town, good morning to you. And Jay, good morning to you. Happy New Year to you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your time, because your time is so precious and you can use it anywhere in any way you choose. And I thank you that you decided to choose it here with me. So we're talking about how to turn your day into such a day that it results into purpose, power, and profit. So I'm sharing with you what I do in my morning. And I make sure that because I love peace, because I have to be prepared and ready for the day ahead, I make sure that I'm fully charged so that I can face the day. And I do that starting with gratitude and appreciation. I do that through then journaling, getting things off my heart and my mind, my chest, so that I could be more open and ready to receive more positivity into my life, because that makes a world of difference to be positive. Then from there, I am affirming myself. I'm using the words I am. Things that I want to see happen now, I speak that into the present tense. I don't say, well, I'm going to do this and I will be that when I have this. I don't say those things. I say I am. So I'm sharing with you what things you can do to make a difference in your world and your day to day. And then from there, I visualize. I picture what things I want to see happen. I have 5 intentions, 5 goals that I want to accomplish this year. So make it light with your goals. You may have 20, 25 goals. Narrow it down to the top 5 that you want to see happen in your world. If you don't even have 5, you can settle for between 1 and 3, so that you can be dead set and centered and determined and focused on your day, on your goal rather. Come up with a goal. A lot of times when we don't have goals, we have it in our heads. It's best to write it down so that you can always refer back to it. But if we don't have any goals, then we're aimless. We're going from day to day, having no direction, no purpose, no meaning. It is best for you to have a goal. This is, we talked about, this is New Year's resolutions. And we talked about how, having a goal, and people don't fulfill their goals. They start in January, then they don't fulfill them after 21 days. And part of that is because of the fact of their mindset, because they just did it habitually, because this is what everybody does around January. But, the focus is to really fulfill it. Don't just start it because everybody else is doing it and because it's just habit to do it, but actually have an intention that you're going to complete it, that you're going to cross the finish line with it. So have a goal. If you have too many goals, narrow it down to 5 for the year. Be centered, focused, all in with those goals, and so that you can fulfill them. When you do this practice in terms of how to fulfill your goals, and then doing what I'm sharing with you on how to start your day so that you can turn your day into purpose, power, and profit, then you will see how your ideas will come to you on how to fulfill those goals, that you're not alone, that God is going to give you everything. He already given you everything that you need anyway. You just need to realize it yourself. So if you're in a position that you can hear and you can discern, and that things come up for you, write them down. So then and you'll see how the resources and the help will come to you to help you to fulfill those goals throughout the year. You're not alone. The last thing that I do after I praise God and give thanks and be grateful for everything, and praying in the spirit and praying for you all, and then after, like I said, after I write in my journal to get things off my chest so I can have a great day and I don't take it out on people, after I affirm myself and speak, I am powerful, I am successful, I am rich, I am wealthy, I am happy, I am important, I am significant. After I visualize the things that I desire to have this year and picture myself in it, feeling it, being it, having it into my space and into my experience, I write my goals down. What are the 5 goals that I'm going to focus on today? And then also, just to add a cherry on top with it, I dropped my book. I had bought this gratitude box. Again, I got it from Staples. You can actually make yours. You can actually go to Michael's or go to
Other stores like that, crafts stores, if you're like, crafty. I love making things, but I didn't have time to make it. I didn't make the time, rather, to make it. But I had bought a gratitude box. And cute, isn't it? I like it. And what I do is, it actually had something where it helps me to remember what am I thankful for. So I write every day what it is, that one thing that I'm grateful for that day. And in the box, I also had created, because I do like creating things, I had put down all the powerful affirmations of I am. So to remind myself, and I pull it once a day. So let me see if I can show you. So if you can see right there, I had all these little cards that I cut up. I printed them out and put down an affirmation for myself every day so that I could pull it out the box. So today I pulled out that I am loyal. You can't read it because I have the phone is backwards, or this is backwards. It may look like it's backwards, but it says that I am loyal. So I guess it's like a cheat sheet in a way. So even though I am affirming myself, I still want to have some extra in my day to help me to really make sure that I solidified my energy. I solidified my happiness. I solidified my productivity. I solidified my morning so that I now see my power, my purpose, my profit before me. And so what I did was I put down I am on these little cards, and I pull it out once a day after I write down what I'm grateful for. So today I am loyal. And so I'm going to walk into that. I'm going to walk as a loyal person. I'm going to be loyal to my purpose. I'm going to be loyal to my clients. I'm going to be loyal to I am loyal to my clients. I am loyal to my purpose. I am loyal to my whatever, that I'm loyal today. As I keep that in mind, that is what I be. That's what I become. Because when you say I am, that is what you become. You become that. So I'm encouraging you, if you want to be successful, if you want to be purposeful, if you want to, be rich, if you want to be wealthy, if you want to be happy, speak it so that now you become that. You'll be happy today if you say that I am happy today. If you want to be rich, you are rich today. If you want to be rich today. And just keep in mind that it's not always, it's based on your belief. You have to keep saying something over and over. You got to keep repeating it over and over. So that's why they say that, it takes 21 days to, what do they say? They say 21 days to create a new habit, 90 days to create a new lifestyle. It's based on repetition. It's based on you being focused and all in with it. It's based on your belief that you want to see it change, that you believe that it will change. If you keep at it every day, that it becomes a new habit, because now you are conditioning, you're reprogramming. Society, the world, your upbringing, your neighborhood, people, your peers have all played part in programming you and conditioning you into being a certain way all this time, all these years. So now it's your turn to program yourself, to unlearn certain things, to now learn right, so that you can see exactly what you want to have happen into your experience this year and beyond. So all that to say, if you want to see your day, if you want to become rich, or you want to be rich, you say that I am, you make it, you pull your future into your present. And you have to believe it. And you have to become it. You have to really mold yourself into it, as opposed to looking for something with your natural eyes, something tangible. Well, how can I say I'm rich and my bank account says different? It's not based on that condition. It's not based on your bank account, honestly. It's based on how you feel. It's based on how you see yourself as. And the more that you see yourself that way, you'll become that. It takes time as well, based on your belief. Sometimes it doesn't even take any time. It actually just happens. But depending on, what I'm saying is, how, I don't know how many of you have children. When the woman was pregnant, when you became pregnant, it wasn't the next day that you had the baby, right? It took about 9 months. It depends on how it was set up. Some of you, may have early pregnancy, however the case was, but it wasn't like you had birthed the child the next day. So, but you knew that you were pregnant. That baby made sure that you knew that you were pregnant.
So saying that to say, you became a believer, you knew that something was going on. And you knew that inevitably you were going to birth your baby. It's the same thing going on here. When you position yourself in something that you desire and you want so bad, and you feel it and you know it and you sense it, and it just is, you will see a whole new difference in your day and what you desire to have happen. And I know that this is powerful because I'm starting to cry. I'm sharing one thing with y'all about me that I guess y'all get to know as time goes on too. Like when something is so serious, like something is so like powerful and meaningful, I start to tear up. Like this is really powerful. I'm really wanting to make sure that you start your day, your whole year different. This is 2020, everybody. And whatever year that you're going to see this, it's 20, whatever year it's going to be. Maybe 2022 when you see this. This is still relevant. It's still timeless. These are things that you can apply to your day so that you can see something different. Don't keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. You're going to have to do something. You're going to have to do something so that you can see something different. You're going to have to do something different. You can't expect life to do it for you. You can't expect your parents to do it for you. You can't expect your kids to do it for you. You can't expect your spouse to do it for you. You can't expect your boss to do it for you. You can't expect your colleagues to do it for you. You have to do this if you really want it bad enough. If you really want to see something different, if you really want to see more purpose, if you want to discover your purpose, if you want to see power, if you want to be more powerful, if you want to see more profit, if you want to see money flowing into your existence every single day, then it's time for you to do different to get a different result. The best way to do that, one of the best ways to do it is how you start your day. Start it different. Don't just get up and have this attitude like, okay, I got to go up, get up and work for the man. I got to do this for the sake of my family. Change that because that's not sobering you. That's not empowering you whatsoever. Wake up with praise, with gratitude, with appreciation that you were able to open your eyes. There are many people who cannot say that, but you can. Be thankful for that because it's a purpose behind why you woke up this morning. There's a purpose why it is. And after that, make sure that you get stuff off your chest, put things down on paper. Make sure that you affirm yourself. If nobody else is going to celebrate you, you celebrate yourself. Say who you are. I am powerful. I am great. I am worthy. I am important. I am significant. I am powerful. Even if everybody else says different, it's what you say about you that really matters, that's important. You make sure that you visualize what it is that you want to see happen. I keep saying a different disconnect. I hope that it's still here, but I'll finish it up. Make sure that you start your day after that, visualizing what it is that you want to see happen different this year for yourself. And you keep doing it repeatedly until it becomes second nature for you. And you will definitely see a difference in your world, in your whole life. And then lastly, write your goals down. And you look at it in the day, you write it down, and you look at it at night before you go to bed to make sure that you fulfilled them. If it didn't get fulfilled, that's okay. But what did get fulfilled, you cross it out, and then you put it on the next day until it gets done. But you make sure that you check out your goals day and night. And then you go to bed with gratitude, with appreciation, with thanksgiving that you were able to lay your head down, that you were able to live to see the day end. And you start it all over again. Definitely want to know if you found this valuable. Share, like it. That's awesome. Comment. That's excellent. Sharing is really what is grand. I really would rather for you to share this with your platform so that other people can get to know how do they start their day so that it can be purposeful, powerful, and profitable as well.